Good evening, everyone. So this is my tita Pia about her insights in human rights. So first question is, what is human rights for you?
Um, for me, human rights is living in our society with freedom, security, and equality. Freedom to express our own views and opinions. Security that we can sleep in our home peacefully, and equality to be catered with utmost respect.
Okay, so next questions are, what are the human rights that each person should enjoy? And looking into our present situation, give and rate according to urgency the most violated human rights that Filipinos are experiencing in our society.
Oh, that's a lot. I do have a lot to say about that, but I'll just point out what is like the human rights that works best for me, or that we need to practice. Um, there are a lot of human rights that we should enjoy. However, there are a few that is very simple yet not practiced, but by most of the people or by most of us. So first is the right to equality and freedom from discrimination. Um, I can say about that because most people show respect to those who look educated, and most of all, those who look rich. But don't give the same respect to people who looks filthy or doesn't look nice or doesn't look clean. It's like they are just basing the respect on how the people looks from the outside. Then second, the right to a fair trial. um, if a person gets like suspected, if a suspected person rather doesn't have enough or a lot of money to get a good or expensive lawyer to defend himself, then there is a big possibility that that person, even though let's just say that that person is innocent, then there is a big possibility that that person gets convicted. Then the third one, I told you I have a lot to say, freedom of belief and religion. We have a lot of religions and beliefs. However, for me, we are still praising and thanking the same God. It only depends on how we practice the Word of God. And some people may not believe that there is like a higher being, but then again, we should respect on what they believe as well. And the fourth one is, and for me, the best one, freedom of opinion. Um, we are raised differently, so um, what may be acceptable for me or to me doesn't work with everybody. So we should have the right to voice out and hear out other opinion aside from ours, and meet halfway so that we could come up with a good decision. And I think this right works best with politicians so that they will not have a lot of chaos in the Congress. Anyway, um, these are the human rights that we should enjoy and not be violated. That's all.
Thank you.
First question. What is human rights for you?
For me, the human rights is the right of persons that protected of the government.
Second question. What are the human rights that each person should enjoy?
Right to live and decency of a vicious life.
Last but not the least, Looking into our present situation, give and rate according to urgency the most violated human rights that Filipinos are experiencing in our society.
For me, the most common violations of the right of the extrajudicial killing because the victims has no choice to defend himself.
That's all. Thank you.
For you, what is human rights? Human rights are the rights of human to live freely in this world. So, what are the human rights in each person should enjoy? For me, the rights to play or karapatan na maglibang. And for a follow-up question, why do you think so? Because every kay sa tanan kailangan ng kabuting uling ko. Kailangan So, looking at the present situation, given it according to the urgency, the most related human rights that Filipinos are experiencing.
It's some of human are not treated equally just like white people.